What am I supposed to do?
You press intro. Is there?
Happy New Year. Welcome to the Six Nuts Podcast. Oh my goodness, the first of 2025. I'm your host, Dave, joined as always at the hips by Jordan Angus and Paul Bourgon. Gentlemen, it's a pleasure as always.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, great. How you doing?
Jordan, did you
How are you doing?
you keep it up with your dry January?
Yeah, I have been.
Nerd.
So we're going to talk about that in a second. Before we get to that, I need to do the shameless plugs. I need to promote social media. Again, look below, right below Paul's chin. We talk about Paul's chin a lot on this podcast.
Yeah, you and everybody else I know.
Like and subscribe to the Six Nuts Comedy YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram because we are there now. So make sure that you smash that like button.
Let my chin be. Okay, guys, it's just right there.
Right there.
Right there.
See, Paul's chin is pointing down right there. Go follow us on YouTube. Hit like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Comment on what we talk about. We'd love to hear your feedback. Major announcement was made last week. Let me remind everybody that on January 12th, next Sunday, January 12th, not next Sunday, but 2 Sundays from now, we're going live. The first ever live podcast featuring Bhavin Prajapati, very funny guy, new to the Ottawa comedy scene. We're going to be going live January 12th. You'll notice that it is spelled correctly. So make sure you tune in there. With that said,
January.
January.
I laughed. I said it last week on the podcast. I'm like, you spelled Bhavin Prajapati right, but you spelled January wrong. Like,
okay, let me bring this up. Do you guys have certain words that you always misspell? For me, it's January, and it's test. T-E-S-T. For whatever reason, I always spell it T-S-E-T. And January, I always get the U and the A mixed up.
I think I do have one. I'm trying to, like, is it of or the? No, I'm like, it's not there, and there, or we're and we're, or, you know what I mean, two, and two. Those ones have been so annoying that you can't misspell them. And the ones who do misspell them, it's like, you know what I mean? When someone did, like, I don't know if you guys are sticklers for grammar, like
Yeah.
you know,
time.
somebody sends you like with the there, but they spell it, they misspell it or spell it improperly. Geez, you know what? At least I can talk, right? Hey, yeah. Like I just I know that there's a word out there that I can't think of it, but I know there's one that I'm always like, is it? Well, receipt. That's one.
I have no issues with receipt.
Me neither.
Okay.
No issues at all. Words like
I
that.
don't know, is the I before the E, even though it's after C? I think is that a
I have no issues with that. It's
Okay.
like simple words for me that I screw up.
all right.
As I say, test in January. But you know what? We got to get to a segment that we love very, very much.
Yeah,
It's called Hold My Brie.
Yeah.
Hold My Beer. We got to get to it right away because I know we're all dying to do it. So let's get to that right now. And you know what? We always ask for comments for Hold My Beer on beers that you'd like us to try. Because every episode we go around the virtual room and we introduce our beverage of choice for that episode. I know Jordan is well, I'll let him talk about his plans for January, but let's get right to it with we'll start down here. Mr. Paul Bourgon, let's start with you.
Guess what,
Your
boys? Jack Daniels, Coca-Cola Zero.
I've had that.
Whoa.
Yeah,
What?
I thought I'd give that a whirl. I mean, I've had it before, but I thought I'd give it a whirl on this podcast. I'm not a Coca-Cola guy. You know what I mean? I don't like, come on, geez. Like, you know what I mean? Crack open a Coca-Cola. Like, it's just, after all the things you've seen that can be done with that, it like, you know, it shines pennies and shines your, you know,
What's it
muffler and all
doing
that shit.
in
Yeah.
there?
Yeah. Coke Zero apparently is really good for you. So, you know, I just Drink it like it's
According to who? Coke Zero?
Yeah, have you guys ever had this before?
Yeah, I've
No.
had that. I've had
pretty
that.
good,
I've
eh?
never had it.
Pretty good.
It's
So
not
it's
bad. I
Jack-
still prefer making a rum and Coke myself.
Just one less step for me to do, you know what I mean? Like a Jack and Coke already made. But here's the thing. Like I'm not like a Jack Coke. I'm a Jack Coke kind of guy.
Yeah. So do you have to shake that can? I've never had what you're drinking.
No,
have to
Dave, you
shake
do not
before?
shake a can of Coca-Cola.
No, let him
No,
shake
I'm
the
not
can.
saying
Paul.
shake and open it. I mean shake it.
Let him shake the can.
Yeah, it's delicious. I think it's good. I'm not really a big Jack Daniels fan. I remember I used to work at the bar downtown. I used to work it on tap. And there'd be these girls, these bar star girls that come in and be like, give me 4 shots of Jack. I love it. I love Jack so much. Like, you're not supposed to take a shot of something, okay, that makes your face go like this. Like, you're not supposed to do that, you know? And like, anytime I'd hear a girl say, I love Jack, I think to myself, you're a whore.
Wow. Wow.
You cannot
That's
love Jack
pretty
Daniels
intense, man.
and not be a whore. And that's not a bad thing. Like, but it's just there's other things you probably love the taste of.
All right, so
If
we
you had
need a
enough
rating.
Jack,
We need
you can't taste that. So just
Yeah. Anyway, that should get the comments starting to go, eh?
Oh,
oh
yeah.
yeah.
All right. So what is your rating of this Jack Daniels?
I give it an
combination?
8.571.
8.571. All right, there we go. Round of applause for that one.
A batting average, Jack?
8.571. All right, that's enough.
An 8.571.
Very nice, very nice. All right, let's go over to you, Jordan Angus. Your beverage of choice for this episode 41.
It is not Jack Daniels. I'm on a dry January, so I can't drink anything alcoholic. But that's okay. One of our viewers gave me a bunch of non-alcoholic drinks, so
Ooh,
I am
nice.
going to be drinking Peanut Butter Dark, Bravis
Ooh.
Brewing Company's non-alcoholic beer.
Ooh.
Apparently it's really good.
That's
Jordan, you can just drink water.
I know I could, but
Yeah.
that defeats the point of hold my beer, right?
Yeah, that's true. You're man. Are you ever a friggin' player on the team? I tell you that.
Team
The
player,
one
man.
segment I can commit to like 100%.
So it's a peanut butter flavored? That's amazing.
I love peanut butter.
I love it too.
I eat it like every day, literally
Me too. No, even if I don't eat it every day, I still eat it.
5 times a day.
How is it?
Oh, he does not look happy.
Oh.
A can of old. It's
Not
a can
good.
of hot peanut butter.
Well, it's cold, but yeah, I don't know. I was expecting it to taste like it doesn't. Hold on.
So is this what you think of this one, Jordan?
Yeah, that's
That's what you get for giving up booze.
Yeah, no, I don't even know. Like, I guess it's kind of like Guinness a bit. I don't know. It's a little funky. That's what it is. It tastes like a cold black coffee almost.
Oh,
Ah,
that sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
yeah. That's
All right.
that's a real bad picture you just painted.
Does it give it are you going to give it a passing grade or a failing grade?
I'm gonna give it a 4.20.
Oh, that's a fail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fail. All right.
Not the
4.2.
worst thing I've had on this show, but
That's too bad, man.
Yeah.
All right.
So listen to me. That's the worst thing you've had. So listen to me.
Not at all.
Okay.
All right, my beverage of choice, because we were testing the live stream before this, and I had no time to get organized. I grabbed whatever I could out of the fridge, so it's a Mill Street Organic. So I put about 3 seconds of thought into this, and I already like it, so I know it's going to be a good rating.
Yeah. 8.571.
oh fuck you guys.
Oh my God, it's an 8.571. What
Wow.
a coincidence.
Talk about FOMO, eh, Jordan? Yeah.
All right.
You're actually experiencing missing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, that is episode
day
41.
day 3 is hard too, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is day 3 for you.
It's when the sweats come in.
Yeah. Oh god, the
No,
shakes.
So did you go nuts on New Year's Eve, kind of, Jordan?
No, I was sober New Year's Eve. I didn't even have one drink.
Oh,
Wow.
What a
Yeah.
boy.
So,
Wow.
honestly, it doesn't bug me that much. It's just like what I think is going to be the hardest is like going to the open
Social.
mic. And the social stuff, right? Going to the open mic, and when I go to host normally, they always hand me a Budweiser. So it's gonna be really tough to be like, yeah, I'm not drinking this month.
Yeah.
Well, just take it and give it to somebody else.
Yeah, I probably will.
Like if I'm around.
Show up early then. Otherwise, by the time you get there, it's gonna be warm.
What time do you show up?
I'm usually there by 7:30.
Yeah, no, that's too early. That's too early.
I know.
Thanks, but no thanks. So what did you guys do on New Year's Eve?
Went to 2 different houses, man. I went to a party, hung out there, a cocktail party. So they were all drinking different drinks, and I was like, no, I'm driving. And then we went to my close buddy's place and shat on the Team Canada junior team till New Year's. So.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we had plans. We actually had tickets for the U.S.-Canada game, New Year's Eve. We did something very smart. We actually sold our tickets where they were up in the 300 levels. We sold them for $300 a pop.
Holy shit!
Yeah, and then we ordered Chinese food and watched the game from home. That was our New Year's Eve, man. It was brilliant. It was great.
$300 each.
Yeah, in the 300 level, way up.
Wow.
Couldn't believe it.
So it must have been sold out, obviously, that game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, tickets in the 100 level were selling for $1,000.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh. Paul, what'd you do?
I didn't know it was New Year's Eve until like 9 o'clock at night. It's like, honestly, God, 9 o'clock at night. I was like, I turned on the TV and it was like, watch Ryan Seacrest countdown to New Year. I'm like, oh shit, is that tonight? And I had to check my phone. I'm like, oh, it's tonight. Yeah, so I watched Predator and ordered a shawarma and went to bed. I went to bed at I think I went to bed at like 1. So
okay, so you made it to midnight. That's good.
I made it to midnight, but again, I checked my phone at like 12:30, 12:35, I think it was. I was like, oh shit, I missed the ball drop again. Like, what am I gonna do? Kiss the cat? Like, alone, So no one to remind me.
That's great, man. We made it to midnight, and then shortly after, we zonked out. We were in bed.
Yeah. That's amazing, Davey. So, how much did you buy the tickets for?
I don't know because we had to buy the whole package, so every game.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how much
you still made a profit at least. You must.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Amazing. Good job.
And they sucked, man. They lost.
They got their tits pumped yesterday, didn't they?
Oh, they're brutal. They were not good.
Poor guys.
So, anyway,
part of winning,
Yeah,
losing's a part of winning.
All right. So here's a question for you guys: when you guys write a check, are you still writing 2024 on it?
Yeah. Well, like, you know what sucks is punching it into my time machine. Yeah. Before I go back in time to write the check. Yeah.
Exactly.
What the fuck is a check?
Yeah.
Back in my day, that was a
Yeah.
major topic of conversation because we'd write our checks. Oh shoot, it's 2025.
You got your 2025 bank passport too. You slip into the machine.
Yeah.
I sometimes like to write like 1994. Just to throw people off. Yeah.
But you guys don't carry around a little bank book that you write in your entries? No?
I carry around a phone.
Yeah.
All my stuff is in my phone. Yeah.
Oh man. Wild.
Yeah.
Wild. So anyway, episode 41, a new episode.
Good segue.
Yes,
you know what sucks? We started the episode off of which words we can't spell, and I didn't even get to say which word I can't spell.
All right. I'll laugh really hard if it's the word spell.
It's lonely.
It's lonely. I can't spell lonely. No, I can't spell. It takes me longer than I like to admit. I'm really good at spelling, but when I want to say I'm allowed to do that, I spell aloud incorrectly. I end up spelling it A space LOUD, and then I do it, and I'm like, nope.
I thought you were going to say I have a real hard time with flux and us and hillification.
Oh yeah.
That's
who doesn't? That's yeah.
It's a word.
You know what I hate? When people are especially news reporters throw in the word sort of. Sort of, blah, 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 sort of. And once you notice it, you can't not hear it.
Yeah, that or like.
Are we doing pet peeves right now, guys?
Oh yeah. Oh shit,
Hey.
Wrong episode.
Sorry, wrong episode. Yeah, we're doing bits that bites later. Just see, not prepared today, man. This whole live video thing.
It threw you off,
And I'm
eh?
scrambling, and we were still live after we shut it down. Our Six
So what
Nuts
is it?
podcast is still live.
What are we talking about here when we're doing this live thing? It's like talk to me like I'm Paul Borgon.
Okay, so Paul basically is you know how when we record our episode, it doesn't come out till let's say it's whenever Dave wants to put it out. Or
This is going to be right away.
This could be right away. People are gonna hear everything, and to us it's no different because we don't edit really anything.
Yeah.
But to them, they're gonna be like, oh, they might fuck up and do something stupid. So that'll be all captured at that very moment.
Okay.
And we'll be able to interact with our audience too. Like we were doing a test, and Joe from Cornwall helped us out with that.
Okay.
Josh helped us out with that. There was a few people.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It'll be very much interactive. It'll be like a live show, but at home.
All right. Thank you. Yeah.
So one of our biggest supporters, Marilyn Bourgon.
Yeah.
When we go live, she will notice because she subscribed to our YouTube, so she'll see that we are live, and she can go watch live.
When are we doing this? When is it that we're doing this?
January 12th at 7 p.m.
Let me
Marilyn
bring it up
Bourgon
again.
will probably not be watching then. She will be in the hospital. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's going for a big surgery, so.
Oh, hope all goes
She
well.
might actually. I'll tell you what, because she'll have her iPad in there, and she loves the show, and it'll be something to sort of brighten her spirits. So you never know. She might.
I would love if she did watch it, and hopefully everything goes well.
Yeah.
And the recovery is really quick.
Yeah. Well, it's
my
heart surgery, right? So it's going to be one of those major things. But I now that I think about it, I bet you she will want to watch it. You know what I mean? And it'll be her surgery's on the 8th, so 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Yeah, she should be out of her coma by then.
Jesus! Oh my God! I certainly hope so.
Well,
Jesus,
it's a big surgery, right? So
yeah,
but, she does love the show so much. She like the other night, Dave, whenever you posted episode 39 by accident, she called me at like 8 o'clock. She's like, I got home from this party and I was so excited to watch episode 40, and it was episode 39. I'm like, well, do you want me to call Dave? She's like, no, don't. I'm like, that means you do want me to call Dave. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big screw up.
It was Raul. It wasn't you.
It was Raul, and he's been deported.
Yeah.
Good. Back to North Carlton he goes.
Yeah, well, he was working full time at Tim Hortons, and he's still waiting for his paperwork. Hasn't come in yet. He has been deported to Carlton Place.
Okay.
So he is looking for a sponsor. So if anybody out there wants to sponsor,
who the hell would want to sponsor Raul after all the fuck ups?
Yeah.
What
a waste of meat and skin.
Yeah.
Very talented.
What a goddamn bastard.
But he can spell January, so he's got that going for him.
Yeah.
There's a reason why we get rid of things like that in dialogue.
He pees sitting down and he poos standing up.
So Jordan, you had a show at Yucks.
Yes,
recently.
I did. Yeah, I had last night. Actually, I'll try not to share too much sometimes, but yeah, I had quite a lot of people show up. I really didn't advertise it on any of my stuff, but Monica did, and there was a huge crowd for me. About 26 people showed up, and
wow,
I guess
nice.
it threw them off guard because they weren't expecting anybody. It's the day after New Year's, right? So it's usually quiet. But myself and Janelle Niles, we each had quite a bit of people there, and Tavis Maplesden was the headliner. He's really funny, right? And so I was talking to him for a bit, and he goes, "Where are you in the lineup?" Because he knew like I had all these people. I'm like, "I'm going third." He's like, "The fuck you are?" Because if I go third, and everybody's like, "Okay, well we've seen Jordan."
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah.
So I got bumped down the lineup just for Janelle, and then Janelle went, and then Tavis, and it was a good night. It was a fun crowd.
That's happened to me a bunch of times at Absolute, where like they see how many people are bringing, and they're like, okay, we'll move you down the line a little bit. And it makes sense.
Yep.
Good.
Totally.
That must have been C to Howard or whoever.
Howard wasn't there.
Yeah.
Oh,
still can get picked for Yucks again.
Unreal.
Probably the 12th month in a row.
Well, it happens to me all the time. Like when I show up, they're like, "Yeah, you're going 6th."
Yeah.
how many people you brought? I like nobody. So they moved me up to 1. So that's happens to me all the time.
You got a bullet?
I lived up. Yeah.
Do you agree to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just happy to be there.
They're just happy to be there. Yeah. I wouldn't mind it going up bullet, but that's the thing, right? When you have a lot of people there, then you feel bad when everybody leaves and they don't stick
True,
around.
because they do get up and leave.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. And
Absolutely.
Yeah,
was
there's
trying to
always
tell them.
that one person that's like, "Oh man, listen, I know I should do this, but," and you're like, "And what are you gonna say?" Like, "No, sit your fucking ass back down in the chair."
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
It
Looks
was
bad on me when you do that.
Yeah, it was a solid lineup too, right? So everybody had like something to look forward to, and I always tell everybody too, like Tavis is funny. So once I'm done, please stick around because you're gonna enjoy when Tavis gets up there, right? It's gonna be a fun show. So
Yeah, super funny guy. He's really good hosting. I don't know if you've seen him
We've
host.
had him a couple times. We had him a couple times, didn't we? With Too Funny.
Yeah. We did have him. He's super funny.
yeah,
But I think he's even better as a host. Like he's
Yeah.
so good as a host.
I love going to No Forks. I try to get
Yeah.
on whenever he'll have me on, but I love going.
Never had me in once. Never had me once.
No, just pop in one day, man. It's like
Is that
just
the
pop
trick?
in.
Is that the secret? You got to go in and.
It might help. I mean, honestly, there's some nights where not every comedian could show up or they're whatever. And if there's enough time, if you're there, he might just say, "Hey, you want to go up tonight?"
Yeah.
But honestly, like he's pretty good about that. It's very much like Zachariah,
He is good. He's a nice guy. Whenever I like him, I've only really talked to him twice, but he was a really nice guy. He has a real dry kind of sense of humor. Eh?
Yeah.
Like it's scary kind of sense of humor, but he's fucking funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super funny guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Zachariah, you're right, is really good that way as
I
well.
like Zach too.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Zach's a great guy. He's like honestly like one of the only ones who picks me on a frequent basis when it comes to like open mics. So
he tries
I got
to.
his back to the end of time.
Yeah, he tries to not have any biases, right? Like he tries to.
He doesn't.
That's
He
fair.
doesn't. But he's got like I mean, he might not say it, but I can tell he has faith in me. So I really, really appreciate him.
Yeah, no, he's definitely good. Well, we're gonna do
Guys,
what's that?
just like I appreciate you guys.
Ah.
Yeah,
Oh my God, your fingers are massive.
they are, aren't they?
They're huge.
I hope you're not my doctor when I'm 40.
Actually, I hope you are my doctor.
Oh.
Never go to see a proctologist who can palm a medicine ball.
Oh my God. I had a test done by a woman, Indian woman.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did that test, and she checked my genitals as well. I was really
Would you
embarrassed.
mind leaving your wristwatch out of my butthole, please?
Yeah, it was really kind of awkward.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know if
Anyway.
I don't know if I'd be able to deal with all that. That'd be weird. Anyway, we'll talk about that some other time.
So you can watch all this live January 12th.
Yes.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
Well, live will be good because at least they can comment. If somebody else has had a prostate exam, they could say, "Hey, I've had that done too."
Yeah.
I too have had a
My
finger up
doctor
my
was
butt.
like, "Should we do it, Dad? How old are you?" I'm like 39. He's like, "Yeah, you're close enough. Let's do it."
Let's
Like
do
a little bit too much enthusiasm in your voice there, man. Like, let's do it.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Yeah. The moment I saw you, I thought, I can't wait to put my whole hand up your butt.
I'm gonna make that man my finger puppet.
It's
Oh
not.
my
It's
God.
not. It's just you can make as many jokes as you want about it, but it boils down to it being an awkward joke, like, "Hey, why don't you buy me dinner first?" Like all the
Yeah.
typical things you say, but like it's really not a pleasant experience. I can't imagine how women must feel like having tests
Pap
done all the
smear?
time. Like they've got 2 holes that they've got to get prodded. Like
Yeah.
That
And they got to
pap
sit
smear.
like with their legs up in the
yeah,
stirrups
at
and stuff.
least we turn around and drop our pants and just bend over. Like at least we don't have to look at them. You know what I mean?
I know.
It's the worst when you can feel the doctor's breath on your neck. Like,
Oh my God, that's creepy. That is creepy.
just be 1 more minute.
Especially if it's a male
One more minute.
gynecologist, that would be so weird. Well, think about it from the doctor's perspective. How does the doctor feel about it?
Yeah, you don't want any face-to-face proctology exams.
I mean,
Put your legs up on the stooges.
Yeah.
What? You don't want me to bend over? No,
No, we got to do it. Dude.
yeah, exactly.
Why are you taking your shirt off, Doc? Yeah.
Well, if you're a doctor and you have to do that to like a 85-year-old man, I mean, how do you feel? Do you actually do it or just fake it? Say, yeah, I did.
Yeah, I have to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's like. I wonder if the doctor prefers like to do it to like a 43-year-old man. It's like, oh,
Exactly.
proctology exam say, at least he's not 83. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Well, that's great
Or it's
dinner.
just all asses. Like it's weird.
That's
Things
great
like-
dinner table conversation. So how was your day, honey? Oh, I got to check a 43-year-old today. It was great.
Yeah.
How do you eat lunch after that though? Like, or like how do you?
With a knife and fork.
You know, I've wondered about that too. Like if you're a nurse or a doctor and you see awful stuff, man.
Yeah,
How do you go, okay, it's my lunch break. I'm going to go have lunch now.
Yeah.
How do you do? I would never be able to eat ever. That's freaking gross. Yeah, I'm going to go have a peanut butter. I'll have peanut butter.
A Nutella sandwich.
Nutella sandwich. I'll have a
On ciabatta buns.
I'll have a smoked meat sandwich.
Yeah. I'll have an open-faced roast beef sandwich, please.
Jesus Christ.
You can see all this live next week.
Yes, sir.
Oh god,
Oh,
this is so gross.
all right.
Open-faced roast beef sandwich. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know I put sauerkraut in this one.
Do you guys ever watch the Ernest movies? Like Ernest Goes to Jail and
Yeah.
Ernest goes to camp. Hey. Ernest.
Nope, can't say that I have.
Too bad about Ernest. I think he died of prostate cancer.
Seriously?
Yeah, Ernest goes to the proctologist.
Are you
he
for real? Did he really die of
Pretty sure he
prostate?
did. Yeah, Jim Varney. I'm pretty sure he died of cancer, like some kind of cancer.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's terrible. That's awful.
I get that.
I got nothing else.
I can't. I don't want to step over the line here. You know.
All right. I don't have any more topics to talk about today.
Please God, let's not. Yeah.
Do you guys want to get to bits that bite, or do you want to talk about other stuff?
What other stuff is there to talk about? Really, we've talked about everything.
Yeah.
Well, I could tell you about some stories of some really nasty things I did as a kid,
No.
which I shared with Jordan the other day, but I could do that. But
Yes.
okay, I won't.
Yes.
All right. Well, you know what? Then let's get to. You guys want to get to bits that bite?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
It's that bite.
I gotta find the intro.
Oh
All
my
right, here we go. All right, it's time for bits that bite. All right, bits that bite. Again, we go around the room. We introduce or we perform a joke or a short bit we have written but never performed live, and usually the reaction we get is the same reaction we get from the audience. Now that's hot for me anyway.
Is your mic muffled or is that me?
It's not me.
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, I think it's my end.
I think it is your end. You probably have a dog or a cat on your microphone. All right, who wants to go first? Bits that bite. We haven't done this in a while, so you want me to go first?
Yeah, go.
No,
first.
you go first.
All right. I got inspired and I've written some New Year's Eve jokes because it's that time of year, and I've got one here that it's about geriatric sex. So New Year's Eve is like geriatric sex. Some men can't stay up for the big moment.
We're not supposed to laugh. Like they're supposed to not laugh at these.
All right, let me try this one again. New Year's Eve is like geriatric sex. Some men can't stay up for the big moment. There we go. Thank you. Our studio audience is laughing.
This is why the Rogers show didn't kick off, because there wasn't a studio audience.
All right, you guys obviously don't have any comments about this.
That was
Why don't you give it a rating? Give it a rating. You know, I have thick skin. You can't hurt my feelings, man. So if it sucks, then just say it sucked.
yeah,
man.
Paul, tell them what you think.
I give it a 7.333
Out of what, 100?
out of 10. Dave, I like your
Seriously?
humor, man. It's very.
Okay.
It's, I feel like it's similar to mine in a way. It's silly, punny, daddy, you know, but stupid. It's like all my jokes are like that. Wait till you hear what I gotta say to you. Fuck, it's
All right. So I got a 7.3333. Thank you. I'm proud. Jordan, you are refraining from commenting. So that tells me that you think it sucks.
I got Jordan's opinion, and then I have your son's opinion, and I'll get into character. Which one you want first?
I want your opinion.
Okay, my opinion, I think that out of a dad joke, that's a solid 10 out of a 10 dad joke. Like, that's perfect dad material, okay? I hope one day you write a book of dad jokes and just have your face on it. Like, just,
Yeah.
I think you have found the formula for just pounding out dad joke after dad joke, man. Like, you are
I got a whole page of New Year's Eve dad jokes if you want to hear them.
Yeah, it's the,
You do?
I can't, yeah, right now?
Yeah. Do you want to hear another one?
Yeah, one more. And then I'll bring your son on.
I don't like that. I don't like any. Well, let me try this one here. New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve is like getting married. You vow to do things you regret in a month.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
That
move
one
on. All right.
That was a five. I got your son on the line here. You want it?
Okay. Yeah. What does he have to say?
Dad, stop doing comedy.
I love it, man. Love it. All right. So those are my two jokes. Those are definitely bits that bite. So let's go to where do you want to go next? Do you want to do Jordan? Or do you want to do Paul?
We don't care.
All right, Paul. We're gonna
Let's
go
have
with
the
you, Paul.
viewers decide on our live episode.
So I got this. Just it. I wonder if worms move around underground at the speed of light through wormholes.
Jesus Christ.
I've never repeated it to anybody. It's the first time I've ever said it. Like there's got to be an event horizon for these wormholes, you know.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it until you.
This is what I was going to say. Do you think that when Ozzy Osbourne wrote the song "Crazy Train," he took into consideration that he was writing a song about a loco?
Loco. Oh my God. Can you repeat that, please?
Do you think that when Ozzy Osbourne wrote the song "Crazy Train," that he took into consideration he was writing a song about a loco? Loco.
I love it, man. I love that one.
Really? Because locomotive and crazy in Spanish is loco.
Yeah, the crowd likes it, man. The crowd likes it.
I thought it was funny when I like loco.
How did you think of that?
Dave.
Loco. Crazy Train.
Yeah.
Was that one of those 2 a.m. things where you're like, oh, I got to write this one down in my
More like
book?
a 4 a.m. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait till they get a load of this.
Loco. I like it, man.
Wait till they hear this one. Yeah.
I like it. I would give that a 7.444.
Okay. It's a pretty shitty score, but
Okay, I'll give it a
pretty shitty
out of
score.
8.
But there we go.
Out of 8. It's out of 8, man. Out of 8. All right. Jordan, do you have a comment on that joke?
That was great. I'll give it a 8.571.
I give it
Okay.
That's good. I like it.
What
I
does my son?
thought it was very clever. Thought it was very clever.
Yeah.
What does my son think of the joke?
Paul, stop doing comedy.
You guys are so cringe.
That's him, totally. Bro, you're cringe.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you say that? Does he say cringe?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay.
All right, let's go to you, Jordan. Your bit that bites.
Okay. Yeah. Let's switch it up from the dad jokes for a second.
Is that your joke, Jordan? Eh?
Yeah. What do you guys think? Is that good?
Very hurtful. Very hurtful.
Times are tough. Everybody has to get a second job. Having 2 jobs can be tough, and there's a lot of jobs to go around. Apparently,
I don't even have one job.
Keep bragging, man. Keep bragging. But yeah, it's tough, and I think that Canada needs to utilize its resources more frequently and hand out the jobs of all the people that we brought in. And I think that we're doing a decent job, but we could do better. For example, like we have Indians who work at the Tim Hortons, they work at the gas stations. That's covered, okay? And they usually have 2 jobs as well. We have the Asian demographic who work, the dry cleaners, the fast food restaurants. For us, it's amazing, right? But we still have more jobs to go around. And I feel like as Canada, instead of exporting our jobs to other people, we need to have the people we imported here to work the jobs. Like the children. Instead of outporting the sweatshops, let's just use the kids we have here and have the sweatshops located here. And if they complain, you just open a window and it's no longer considered a sweatshop. I was like, yeah, that was
audience likes that one, man.
It's Mitch Hedberg's like, I got a solution for sweatshops: air conditioning.
Yeah. I might have to change that then.
I'll give it a 7.33333. What does my son think of it?
I'm unsubscribing.
You can't unsubscribe from something that you haven't subscribed to.
Yeah, okay.
There you go. All right. Well, that is another rousing edition of Bits That Bite. We got one more thing to take care of before we leave you, and that is anybody.
Dernier pensées?
Oui, final thoughts.
Where's the final thoughts? Here we go. Final thoughts for episode 41, our first of 2025.
Do you guys ever see cars pull up and stop in front of your house? Stay there for like a bit, like a minute or so, and then just keep going? Does that ever happen to you guys, or is it just me every day?
All the time.
Okay.
That's
my final thought.
All right.
But I mean, Dave lives close to a school.
Oh, there you go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what's your excuse, Paul?
I live close to 2 schools, actually.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right. Final thoughts. Excuse me. Final thoughts for episode 41. Let's start with you, Jordan. Your final thought.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome back to the Six Nuts podcast. You can watch this live January 12th at 7 p.m. All the things we talked about today, you can experience in your own living room. I'm excited for the new year. I just want to announce that, we got Seat Boom right there, and everything spelled correctly. Fantastic. Yay. The Mill Tavern open mic is back officially January 9th. For all you people who are bugging me, no, I'm just kidding, you're not bugging me. But all the people who are messaging me, January 9th, I'll be there. Everybody will be there. Please come on out. Cannot wait. January 10th at Cultures Comedy Club, it will be the first ever Friday Night Laughs. We got pros, we got AMs. Tickets are only $5. I will be hosting the first one. We have the feature Janelle Niles for the very first night. Cannot wait to get that going.
Can I come?
And you can come anytime you want.
All right.
And then that's it. Then we got the live podcast. I'm excited for that. So, yeah.
Awesome.
You got a lot of things going on, boy.
So much. I'm sorry to bug you guys with it, but yeah.
You are not bugging us at all. You're keeping us informed and up to date.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you for that, Jordan. Paul, let's go to you. Your final thought for
my final thought is I'm happy that we're on our way to episode 50, and I don't really have much. I was saying to you guys before, I haven't written in a while, and I haven't performed in a while, and boy. Times are tough on the OK Corral. Just watching Pee-wee's Big Adventure over and over and over again. I watched The Martian twice in the last 3 days. Other than that, things are great, man. All the more power to everybody. Happy New Year. On to you, Dave.
All right. I don't have much to share. My final thought, I guess, is the Barley Mow open mic is starting up. Is again this coming Monday, January 6th. So
I gotta get an open
please
mic.
come out. There will be at least one lotto spot, and whoever shows up for a lotto spot, I'm going to try and get on anyway. So hopefully, we'll get a lot of people out and have a good time. So that should be fun.
I gotta go to that. I gotta go to this.
Yeah, come on out anytime, man, and you will get a spot. 7-minute spots, light at 2 minutes.
Nice.
So
7 minutes in heaven.
Light at 10 seconds. You speed through 6 minutes and 40 seconds. So
anyway, so
loco. Oscars where's the loco? Worms.
wormholes. So that's it for me. So again, come join us January 12th, 7 p.m. for a live edition of this podcast. Until then, thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Paul. Thank you to everybody watching, and we will see you all next time.